Hello Pisces, hello Cancer, hello my water family, how are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. Happy weekend to you. This is when I'm recording it. Of course, anytime that you find this reading, it's always going to be for the week ahead. So I'm here to read for Pisces and Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. I am your Pisces sister. It's a Pisces in my moon sign. So thank you for being here. I am going to try a different type of spread than usual. It is going to be you versus them. And it's a spread that actually came to me in a dream. I was in my dream reading for a friend. And so I'm going to do that spread. And we'll do you versus them. I mean, you can flip-flop it, take it as it resonates, right? It is a general reading. So I will read first for Cancer. So Pisces, if you don't mind scrolling along, I'll be with you in just a second. All right, Cancer, here we go. You versus them, my friend. Let's find out what's going on with you in the week ahead, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Cancer. All right. Okay. We've got miracles. Now, miracles did come out in the reverse. You know what? When it speaks to me, the moment it hits the table, even if I don't usually read them in reverse, if it speaks to me immediately, it's got to say something, right? And so it does say something, and I'll just leave it in the reverse. We've got truth on this side. Okay. So we've got miracles in the reverse. Like, I'm just going to say, maybe you're someone who just doesn't believe in miracles. Like, it feels like, that you're... you don't believe in miracles. Because then I just got in my head the song by Mike and the Mechanics, All I Need Is a Miracle, All I Need Is You. So this might be about a person. Go if you want to go, stay if you want to stay. I didn't care if you hung around me. I didn't care if you went away. Maybe you were indifferent with someone. Those are the lyrics to that song. But if I ever catch up with you, I'm going to love you for the rest of my life. So that's the song that comes to mind. It feels like, it almost feels like you feel it'll be a miracle if somebody maybe acknowledges you. Truth. We have long distance. Okay, so it might be, if we're talking about a person, it might be someone that you are at a distance with, or someone, it could be someone who is on foreign lands from where you are, but it also could be that there is distance between you, and that might be why you think it'd be a miracle for any of this to come together. We have a union, but guess what? Somebody on this side is thinking about a union. That's them. This person, it feels like they want to either express the truth or receive the truth as it pertains to union. It might be that they're finding out their own truth. Okay, so we have a young female in the distance here. So somebody could have a child, or this could be your person, whether it's this or that side, right? This could be you, or this could be your person. It says young female. It says youthful, music, and fashion. So it feels like somebody who is very youthful, whether it be that they're chronologically older and they maybe are younger for their they feel young for their age. Just looking, hang on, just being nosy. Taking back power from someone who is withholding from you. It feels like you're releasing something to take back your power. It feels like there's somebody who's withholding maybe money or a career path or something like that from you. For some of you, you could have met a twin flame on the job. We've got career, business, success, and advancement. Some of you could believe that your twin flame is someone who's possibly someone that you met while you were working with them. Could be a younger female. Take it as it resonates. And for this deck, I thought we would just put a few cards down the middle here, and that would represent maybe obstacles or things that might come between you or what's needed to bring you together. Let's talk about it. For the week ahead, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're cross-watching a Cancer, thank you for doing that. I appreciate you. Cancer, if you want to see us continue to grow, look, we're growing. We're growing. We're almost getting to the point where we're going to be splitting videos here. So please give me that thumbs up. It would be lovely if you would. It's up to you to grow this channel, right? All right. So it feels like first there needs to be some peace between you. It says peace and contentment are coming to you. Something is going to be peaceful, a peaceful union after a period of being away from each other, feeling distant, being distant, or maybe living in a distant land. We have strength, determination, perseverance, and self-discovery. I like that. Self-discovery. And we have putting in the work, action that helps achieve goals, build a path to success. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have denial. Oh, somebody might be in denial. And we have moving on, evaluation, and twin flame again, y'all. You have a twin. Somebody here has a twin. And I don't know that you're aware of it. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. But it doesn't feel like you are because the miracles is in reverse. It feels like somebody doesn't have a testimony of miracles. Maybe because you've never seen one. If you have a child, you know that miracles exist. Okay, let's look at some tarot. Let's look at some tarot for you, Cancer. Tell me more about Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Cancer. Cancer, if you're interested in a private read, my friend, there is a sale on until the end of the month, October the 31st at midnight. You can 10% off of any of my services, and my services begin at $40. All right, here we go. Let's talk about Cancer, please. What else do you need to let us know? Miracles happen, I'm just going to say. Yeah. Been a witness to it a couple of times. We have the distance. The long distance is coming up with the Eight of Cups. The Two Cups is what is at the long distance, I feel. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Three of Pentacles. I think, Cancer, that you are currently friends with someone who is maybe a spiritual teacher. So this person, whether you're friends with them or whether you speak with them or you don't on a regular basis, the Three of Pentacles is about being on the same team. So you two, it's a partnership, right? So it's Pentacle, though, understand, it's not Cups. It's not the heart space, it is Pentacle world. So it feels like you built something together, or you're really good friends, or you met through a friend of a friend. And it feels like it's like a partnership with somebody who is quite spiritual or maybe religious, someone who follows a certain path but is willing to teach about their path along the way. I think that you think that the Ten of Cups would be a miracle because there is either distance between you or very long distance. And I feel like it's because you walked away possibly, or if this is you, right? If this is the side that you're saying is you, it feels like you're the one that emotionally disconnected from the Ten of Cups. And now you think it'll be a miracle for it to come together. The Hierophant, of course, can also represent a commitment, right? So possibly someone is thinking it'll be a damn commitment. It'll be a damn miracle if I get this commitment out of this person. That's what it feels like here for some of you. For others of you, I feel like you didn't only disconnect from the Ten of Cups, you disconnected from the friendship as well. Let's see about your person here. Them. Wow. The sun is here, and it's shining right on the truth in the union. We've got the Page of Swords. I think, Cancer, this person has been watching you. I think they've been watching you. I think that this person has come to a truth, I think, as they have been watching you. Could be online in the neighborhood. Maybe you could walk into the Starbucks every morning. I don't know. Something like that. But it feels like somebody's got eyes on you. Somebody here wants to tell the truth. They're like, there's going to be a really honest communication. There's going to be, you guys are going to end up talking to each other here. The Page of Swords is here. Your person might send you a message. Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands. All right. So I'm just going to say right off, for some of you, this is a situationship. This is a friends with benefits. That's what that says to me. Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So for some of you, I feel like it was a friends with benefits situation, or a situationship, as some people like to call it. And it does feel like, Cancer, that you may have pulled away or decided you didn't want to settle for whatever it was that this person was offering. Maybe they were offering friendship. I want to say that since the disconnect, though, you feel the need to be strong. Determination, perseverance, and self-discovery. So you walked away for purposes of you. You chose yourself over this person. Look, bravo. I'm all about that. So it feels like you did pull away. And now there's a lot of distance between you. But you have peace. And that's the trade-off, right? And, some people think that, well, I can't speak from the masculine point of view, but from the feminine point of view, as someone who chooses to be single at this time, waiting for what is mine, it feels like that feels like what this energy is here. It's like you have chosen to, like, if the alternative is that I got to be in a union, then I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to be with myself. I'm not going to settle for anything that I don't want. The Wheel of Fortune is here. I want to say that I think that your person wants to speak with you. The Sun is here with the Page of Swords. We also have the Queen of Swords here. So the Queen of Swords tells me you could be dealing with someone who is Libra, but of course Gemini and Aquarius in this reading. The Page of Swords is telling me that there's more information. More information has come to light, or there's more information to share. It feels like you didn't have all of the information before. Okay, that's a song. You didn't wait for all the information before you turned me away. Wait a minute, sir. You kind of hurt my feelings. You got meal ticket taste. It feels like this person is feeling like you hurt their feelings. This person, their truth is that they would be happy with a union. That's what I think. And it feels like that they are either waiting for communication, waiting to send communication. There is something about communication or knowing something, having a knowing, like being able to look online and see things. It feels like this person wants to liberate themselves from a friends with benefits or a situationship that you may have been in, or maybe you are in. This person wants to release themselves from that, but it feels like although you aren't speaking with the Queen, because on their side, I'm just going to tag you with the Knight of Wands right away. I think that on their side here, they've got their back to you. It feels like they're not saying anything. They might be waiting on communication from you, or maybe they're ready to send the communication. Take it as it resonates. So I think you're over here trying to decide what you want. Do you want friendship? Do you want commitment? Do I want the 10 of Cups? Am I just going to throw it all in the bin and walk away? Like it seems like a miracle would have to happen before anything would happen here. It feels like a case for you, Cancer, of I'm not going to wish for it because I don't think it's possible. All things are possible. All you got to do is wish for it. Flip that shit. Flip your way of thinking. All right. So you might be a bit cynical, but you know what? I'm always cheering in the corner of the cynical one because I'm quite cynical myself. And my Taurus sun is very cynical, while my Sagittarius rising wants to believe that there is a white horse with a handsome prince atop. All right, here we go. Tell me about the miracles. Why is it that you're so cynical about these miracles? I think it's because of the distance. We have the Hierophant again. Interesting. You might be already in a commitment of sorts. Oh, you don't believe in magic. I just heard, do you believe in magic, in a young girl's heart? And I don't think you believe in magic. Maybe you're a traditionalist. Possibly you're someone who is, who has been on a path, maybe a religious path, but a strict path where you believe in the words of someone else and live within those constructs. And I think that might be the reason that you don't believe in miracles. And I mean, we always see miracles in the Bible, so that's not wholly true either, right? There are miracles. There are instances in the Bible where there's miracles, but it feels like you don't believe in those miracles. We have the moon. Hang on. Got to find me a censoring crystal. Hang on. All right. Got the Lovers. So I think that you think it would be a damn miracle if this thing ever got back together again. The moon is here, though, and I want to tell you that things aren't exactly as they seem. So the Miracles card is in reverse, which tells me that possibly you're a bit of a cynic as it pertains to the Hierophant, as it pertains to commitment or marriage. You're a bit of a cynic. But I want to say that the moon's here, and I want to say that the Lovers is here. So it feels like this love is a choice for you. You will have a choice. It also is someone who is sent for you, like someone who has been like, they're Gucci, right? They've been designed just for you. That's what it feels like. And I think that you don't believe that that's true. Yeah. Because I don't think it's ever happened to you before. And maybe you're the cynic, the one who won't believe it until they see it. All right, tell me about this 8 of Cups here and this 10 of Cups. It's like it looked potentially happy, whatever this is over here. You looked like this is, we're looking at the 10 of Cups here. And I think I truthfully think it's because you didn't want to be in love, because it's like you're at the 10 of Cups and then you drop the 2 and you walk away. So it's like maybe you thought this wasn't the right person for you, but it feels like it was already there. It was in your hands and you dropped it. We've got the 2 of Pentacles here. Maybe you were very busy in your life. Maybe you didn't have time for a relationship. I think you were the one that dropped your cup. I think your person's still holding theirs. Because 1 cup comes back up. After the 2 were dropped, 1 is back. And I think that it's showing up on your side, which means I think that you might be getting a message from somebody over here. We have the 4 of Swords. And I think that the reason that you did drop the 2 and walk away, I think it's an old wound, Cancer. I think it is. I think it's a wound that you've been trying to heal from for a very long time. And it's a wound that was not given to you physically, but mentally. It's a block. It's a mental block about love and relationships, because the 2 of Cups gets dropped all of a sudden, and only one person is holding a cup, and I think someone is holding it for you. Tell me about the Hierophant, please. We've got Taurus energy here, by the way. We've also got Gemini, Pisces, and Cancer. And I think this started out as a friendship, or maybe you're friends with this person. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the World card. And we've got the Page of Cups. Interesting. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the World card. It feels like you are closing something up or learning some sort of karmic lesson about something that is in your pentacle world. It feels like it's a major closure. Maybe you're like closing on a house, or it feels like something major is shifting in your finances, and you could be selling a business. The Page of Cups is here, and it's on top of the 3 of Pentacles, and that leads me to believe that you do have feelings of affection or love feelings with this person who is the friend. I want to say that I think this person has love feelings for you, while you more have affection. I feel like the person who you drop the 2 cups on is the one who's holding and waiting, holding the cup because you've been silent, right? It feels like you've been busy, and in that busyness you've been silent. But I still think the Ace of Cups is viable, or it wouldn't be staring us in the face, right? And the Page of Cups is here. Like, there are two cups here, but they're just separate. It feels like it's because it's a different level of, it's maybe, and it always is because we can only love people at the point at which we understand what love means. And that's different to all of us understand, because not all of us are raised in love. So it feels like you have maybe a younger perception of what love is, and somebody else is ready to give you the whole heart. That's what it looks like. Somebody is ready to gush onto you with all of this love. And I think that's what keeps you scared and away and quiet. I think someone wants to gush on you with this love here. But I think that you're at the Page of Cups. I don't think you're quite there yet. I feel like you have I'm going to say a more remedial idea of what love is, or maybe you're just not caught up to them. Maybe they have bigger feelings than you do. All right, tell me about this union. What's the truth about this union, please? Because whoever this is, they want the union. They want a serious relationship. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. This person, their life is about to change. And it's about to change in a big way. So it almost feels here like somebody is caught up in their head. They're trying to move forward. They're trying to find their truth, and they're wondering if there is going to be a union. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Swords. It feels like change is here. It's a fated time. It feels like it is divine timing. It's an abundant time for you. And it's time for things to move forward in a fortunate way, but I feel like you're blocking it. This person, I think I'm reading for the cross-watcher possibly. I feel like somebody here is blocking it. It's like this person is waiting for the wheel to go. Like, I feel like whoever is on this side is somebody who knows things are about to get really good in their life. They're in a influx. They're in change. There's lots changing in the life that things that are making them happy. But I feel that one of the things that they hope will change is the union. And we've got the Eight of Swords. I feel like this person is waiting. Like, they're waiting. They don't want to move ahead without you. That's what it feels like, because there's big love. And see, I said there was bigger love on their side. They're at the Queen of Cups. I feel like you're at the Page of Cups. And it's not because you don't understand what love is. It's because that I feel like they have bigger feelings for you than you have for them. You have to move to it slower. You are the sort of the Taurus of the water signs, right? I like to explain it that way, because Cancer moves super slow too. And Cancer and Taurus used to be the same sign way back in the day. Yeah, so they do share some energies. So we have the Sun and the Page of Swords. I feel like somebody here wants to talk to you. So whether they're sending a message or they want to receive it, someone here is very happy. They're very happy in their life. They feel the strongest that they've ever felt in their life. Somebody is in a growth spurt. This person is. They're growing in, personally, professionally. For me, under the sun, everything grows. Everything's happy, right? You can make great decisions because there's total clarity. Somebody is very happy. This person could be a Leo. They could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. They could be Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. We have Gemini here. Tell me about what's coming to light. That's what it feels like. It's like there's a communication breakthrough. Somebody here is gonna communicate, whether it's you or them. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Seven of Pentacles, which is really interesting because I love the breakdown of this particular deck, because you can see there's 6 pentacles on this side and 1 is being held up by the pumpkin. So it feels like this 1 pentacle here, it's like the Emperor wants to give reciprocity to someone, bringing in this pentacle that is being offered up by this little pumpkin here, right? It's the growth or the waiting period. So I'm looking at it as 6 and 1, and the 1 is over here. 7 and 1 is 8, and 7 is like throwing the seeds of intention and nurturing and waiting waiting till it's your time, letting it grow. And the Ace comes along and changes that, because when we go to the 8, it's the harvest. It's time to now harvest whatever it is that's been, whatever it is that's been growing for a while. And I want to say that I think that something has been growing that you don't see. But I don't think you're going to get to this person with this situationship anymore, is what I want to say. It's not going to work because the Queen of Swords is ready to tell you what to do with that. Yep. Yeah, come on, come in close. I'm going to say it once. Listen to it. I'm going to say it once. It feels like that somebody is not going to tolerate instability in a relationship, and they're not doing a situationship. They're ready to put in the hard work on a relationship here, but somebody here is not interested in friends with benefits. Yeah, they're going to move right along, even though they're going to be sad, because I think this person has really big feelings for you, Cancer. They're going to move along anyway. The Six of Swords is here, and the Five of Cups, and they're going to do it with sadness. They want to talk about it first before they are about to make a decision here. We've got two swords. Right? There's a decision about to be made here. Somebody here on this person on this side is making a decision. I think they want to talk to you because the Wheel of Fortune's coming, and this person knows, look, it's in the future for you as well, by the way. Oh, look, you're thinking of communicating too. You guys are mirroring each other, but you don't know if this communication is going to be good because your person is strong. They are strong. They are confident. This person doesn't really need you. It's going to cause a tower. So there's going to have to be a lot of upheaval and change. Look, I feel like what's going on here is that this person, I feel, has been waiting for you to communicate. If you don't communicate, I feel like they will communicate with you because the Emperor is here. And I feel like this person is willing to take up, the energy of the Emperor and take the first step towards things if you decide that you are not coming forward to them. Tell me what putting in the work is, please, for Cancer. Yeah, it's do or die, man. That's what it is. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is I'm confident I can make this decision to end it if I need to. It will be painful, but you know what? I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be all right. The 10 cups is here. I'll be happy anyway. But I feel like somebody here wants to know if you're willing to put in the hard work, or flip it. Maybe it's them who wants to know. Maybe you want to know if they're going to put in the hard work. I think that they will. I think this will be stable. I think there's a lot of strength that's at the heart of all of this is strength. I feel like it could work. But I also feel like whoever is the Empress, because the Emperor is here. Whoever is the Empress should be the one waiting for the communication and not chasing, right? Peace and contentment are coming to you. I'm saying it's gonna work out if you want it to. We've got the Queen of Wands, we've got the Nine of Swords, and we have the Knight of Swords. Somebody's worrying about speaking up here. They've been beating themselves up. They think there's competition for you, but they do want to give you reciprocity. Six of Pentacles, and then the Two of Cups shows up, and the Empress is right there with the Two of Cups. So this is a love connection. This is a spiritual love connection. It's a deep one. It's probably mirrored energy, probably twin flamey, or deep soul connector. Whatever it is, it feels like it's very deep, and it's been deep for a very long time. It feels like energetically, you're already committed to each other, but you're really not talking about it. You might not be talking at all. All right. I'm going to go. Thank you for watching, Cancer. I will be back, and I'm always back. Love you guys. I'm out. Bye-bye. All right, Pisces, thanks for waiting here for me. I appreciate you. And let's get it done. So let's look at the spread. It is a different spread than I usually do. As I said, it's a you versus them. So let's take a look at that. This reading is for Pisces for the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It will be for whenever you find it. It will always be for the week ahead. These are always predictions. If you are cross-watching a Pisces, thanks for doing that. All right. Pisces, I am your sister Pisces Moon. All right, here we go. Tell me about Pisces for the week ahead. All right. Pisces, there's about to be a whole pile of change coming. And so things that have ended will now, take to a position of beginning, because we are in the eclipse energy, which is the ending of things. It is the full moon in Taurus, which is also the ending of things. And your person, this is you, this is them, is taking action on something. All right. Things might begin to change because someone around you is taking action. We have illumination. Somebody who has realized something. Potential to grow something that never was there. Potential to, like, you know, the volcanoes, right? They spew lava that literally makes new rock. It makes something that never was there before. We have something that's been at a standstill. It's been a block to happiness. Right. Let's take a look at this here for you, Pisces. Amira's deck. One of them anyway. What else do we need to know about Pisces, please, for the week ahead? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Pisces energy. What is changing? Oh. So I'm going to say that whatever is changing is going to be, it's the change that is coming is I feel you are about to be noticed for something. The beauty queen is here, and it says shining on stage and adored. So it feels like somebody here, Pisces, you might be someone who is going to get some kudos. Somebody's going to notice you. It might not be as dramatic as getting an award. It might be, hey, your hair looks great today. Where'd you get your nails done? You look like you lost a little bit of weight. You know what I mean? It might be something like that, but somebody adores you. And it feels like you are going to be on stage next week is what I want to say. And even if you're not literally on a stage, I feel like you are going to be noticed, or somebody is going to say something to you about how you look or how you feel or something like that. Interesting. We've got Gem. Now, the first thing I hear when I see that card is Gemini. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, but it does say valuable quality and jewelry. So we have action. It feels like someone is about to take action on something that is valuable, something of quality. We've got an obstacle on the bottom of the deck. An obstacle might be money. Interesting. Maybe someone's buying a ring. Brunette female, it says. Dark hair, intense and focused. So I always say, you know what, society says that's a woman, but take it as it resonates. Feminine and masculine energy is what she has. We don't know what she's using. And this person, it feels like someone here is a new love. All right. So with this deck, I intend to put it down the middle here. We're going to put a few down the middle, and it might be obstacles between you that you have. It might be advice. It might be something in common that's going to bring you together. Let's find out what's going on here for you, Pisces, and your person. You've got ask your angels. Seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. So more time in meditation, connecting with your guides, connecting with your angels. We've got success. It says it's your time to shine. Again, it says shining here. Shining. It's your time to shine. Success from what you pour your heart into. And we have self-limiting beliefs. Interesting. Negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. I want to say that we're reading for you first, right? We're going to pull tarot out right away. And it does feel like just from looking at this that you are gaining some sort of momentum of success. You've put all of your heart into something. And even though I feel that even though you're including your guides and angels, I feel like you still have a self-limiting belief. And it might be because you haven't been noticed by anyone doing it. So you're someone who just does things for the sake of doing them because you know it's right to do them. But I feel almost like somebody here doesn't really realize how well they're doing because someone hasn't pointed out and said, do you understand what you're doing here? You know what I mean? That's what it feels like here. Bottom of the deck, we have resolving issues. It says solving inner conflict with others, healing past traumas. We have self-awareness and strength with balance in the future. So the courage to strike balance, to be in balance. All right, let's throw some tarot at it, find out what's going on here. Tell me about it for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead, please. Pisces. Tell me about Pisces, please. Pisces, there is a sale right now on private reads until the end of the month, till the 31st. There's 10% off of all of my services until midnight on the 31st of October, and you will receive 10% off. If you look in the description, around the flowers, you'll find a code and a link. get you to Wizio. All right. So what's going to change is going to make you very happy, my friend. It almost feels as if the reason that maybe you haven't been noticed yet is maybe because you really haven't been trying to be noticed. Like whatever it is that you do, I don't know if this is in your life or as a job or volunteer work. I'm not really sure. It'll be different for all of you. I feel as though you just do it because you think it's the right thing to do and you don't expect the recognition. Also, you don't really want people to be able to, poo-poo your success, right? Like you don't really care what people are saying. It's like you're having success regardless. Thing is that these people in the Five of Swords, somebody in that energy can really put you into a negative thought space, right? Can really challenge your thinking and put you into a negative thought space. So I feel like that might be the reason that you haven't really wanted people to see you or acknowledge you in whatever it is that you're doing, because you don't want people's negative attitudes toward it. We've got the Nine of Wands. And we've got the King of Cups. Interesting. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. We've also got Leo energy here. Let's talk about them. True gems. So we have valuable quality. We have action. Somebody is sending a message. I think someone might be sending a message to you, Pisces. Someone's taking action on the true gem. And then all of a sudden the Page of Swords pops up. They could be silently watching you, but I think that what the action card tells me is that they're about to take action on whatever it is that they've been seeing. Because it's been burdensome for them to watch from a distance. So it feels like they are going to take action. The first action they'll take is just dropping all these burdens that they've created or have decided to carry around. We have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So this person wants to drop their burdens so they can carry on, so they can, plant the pentacle. So what they want to do is drop the burdens of the material world. It feels like somebody's about to take action to do that. And in that, I feel like I really think that if there's been silence between you, because the sword is down, there's really nothing to say. It's like it feels like that I don't really know what to say, because the pages are young, right? They're between 7 and 14 or 15 years old. And maybe I don't know what to say. I can't find the right words. But there is something here that's very valuable. You see to be its utmost quality, like jewelry, like a gem, like a precious stone. And somebody is, I think, going to take action to talk to someone so they can drop their burdens. Because I think that this person sees you as the true gem, sees you as the person that they wish to have this new beginning with here in the 3D. We have the Two of Pentacles and one pentacle. Sorry, sirens outside. Two pentacle and one pentacle is 3. It tells me that this person is a friend of yours or someone that you already know in the pentacle world. That's this person here. You're either friends with them, or there is a friendship. You've worked on each other's team. You volunteered together. Whatever happens, it looks like it might be work, because the Two of Pentacles is here. It might be that you two work together. But it doesn't have to be, right? It can be any other situation that is in your pentacle world. So I feel like this person here is kind of holding back or waiting, because they're really busy, to make some sort of communication, because they're going to drop these burdens, and then here comes the communication, right? It materializes in the 3D. Somebody is about here to take action. Action to me is Wands. It could be a fire sign, possibly. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man, the Seven of Cups, and the High Priestess. So somebody here is quiet because they don't know what decision to make. This person here is quiet. They don't know what decision to make. The High Priestess is here. We're being very silent with each other. Seven of Cups. I have lots of opportunities. I'm looking them all over. I'm not sure which one I want to pick. Is, though, the silence an illusion? Could very well be, right? It feels like somebody can change that. This person can change it whenever they want to. It doesn't have to be silent. But I do feel like somebody's trying to see it from your point of view, Pisces. Yeah. I feel like they're trying to make a decision about you. And I think that they're coming in to talk because the Knight of Swords is here, right? Sword is up. I got something to say. This one's the brave one. All right. Let's get some clarifiers. Something is about to change in the way that you are noticed or adored. You're about to get a lot of attention. That change card to me kind of gives me the vibes of the Wheel of Fortune, because that's what change is, right? And it's kind of like it's like a moment of rising above everything and being able to see things clearly. The sun is in the distance, but we do have pinks here. We have purples here, which is violet is the third eye. We have pinks, which are the downloads of the crown chakra. It feels like, well, not feels like, but looks like there's sort of green here, which is the heart chakra. We've got blue, which is the throat chakra. But also, I feel like you have the confidence to change. I feel like you're confident in a change that's coming. But I think it's going to come with popularity. I'm going to say popularity, and it doesn't have to be with, it doesn't have to mean that you're famous. It means it's going to come with people seeing you up close, seeing your face, knowing who you are, and that could mean anything, right? And it feels like that you're used to working from behind a keyboard or, behind a camera, but now you're going to have to go out in front here. Something's about to change, but it's the best change. And it is going to bring ridicule. I'm telling you, whenever you get out on a public platform, tell me. You guys don't see it because my filters are tight, but yeah. I think that you just don't want to throw your pearls before swine, right? You don't want people who don't appreciate it to see it. I get it. What's the change? We've got the King of Pentacles. The change is coming in your finances for sure. We've got the Five of Swords again. Okay. And we have the Six of Wands. Yes, I feel like you're worried about getting negative attention. That's what I think. I think that whatever you're doing, if we're talking about your job, and I think that we might be talking about some sort of pentacle type thing, there's changes coming to your pentacle world. So it feels like that you'll have more money, you'll be more stable, you'll be able to make decisions like, should I buy a house rather than rent? It feels like this popularity that is gained for you, Pisces, is going to bring in a lot of wealth. It's going to bring in a lot of positive things with the Sun and the King of Pentacles. These changes are positive ones, and they're going to bring stability. But it does mean you're going to have to open yourself up to ridicule. Now, look, this could mean that you've decided that you want to really make a go of a relationship with somebody, but their parents don't like you. You know what I mean? It feels like that. You're going to get a lot of negative attention. So people are going to be picking over you, and so it's like it might be introducing you to the parents or something. Could be that. All right. Yeah. It feels like it is, it feels like the Sun is here with the Five of Swords to kind of soften the blow a little bit. It's almost like people will be there's going to be a lot of people that you do not agree with or don't agree with what you do to get the attention. And I feel like the Sun is here to try and soften it all, but also to give growth and clarity, right? You've had this breakthrough, but it feels like it comes at a bit of a price. It puts you behind the fear wall. The Nine of Wands is here. Maybe the reason that you can carry it is because you are the wounded warrior. You're used to carrying heavy burdens and people coming at you. We've got the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Wands. I want to say that love is concealed here. The thing that you don't know about, or the thing that's being concealed, is the Queen of Wands. Oh, somebody's very attracted to you. I thought it was the Cups. It's not. It's Wands. Somebody's very attracted to you. Somebody who's not shown themselves yet. Oh, we have the Nine of Wands, which is here. It's the King of Cups. Okay. So what's being concealed from you is the Queen of Wands. It feels like somebody has an attraction for you, like an obsessive attraction for you. And this person has not shown themselves yet. They're still behind the fear wall. It almost feels like this might be one of the reasons why you don't want the attention. You don't want people who are in this kind of mindset. Like the Nine of Wands is a place where you're kind of not really, you haven't decided to drop the burdens yet, so you're still carrying them around. You might be a little ornery, you might be a little annoyed. Somebody certainly is afraid, and that might be why they have the harsh words that they have, or the harsh judgments, is because of fear. Fear will do that to people all the time. When you don't know something that you're dealing with, you're definitely going to demonize it right away. So I think the person who's got the nerves about talking to you, and I think it's because of some sort of communication block. And maybe that we've moved away from each other, or moved, 5 and 1 is 6. Maybe we've been away from each other for a while. Tell me about the King of Cups, please. Who's this? We've got Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer in the King of Cups. It feels like it is the King of Cups who's worried about coming in here. Somebody who's been healing. Someone who is looking for a mate. Someone who's looking for someone who fits the Four of Wands profile. The Two of Pentacles is here. Someone who is a go-getter, very busy. It feels like the King of Cups is nervous because it's been silent between you. We've got the Four of Swords, which tells me there hasn't been much communication. The Four of Wands is here, though. So I think that this king, who is quite busy, it feels like they're barely keeping in balance, but by the grace of God, it feels like this person is really very busy. I think that they're worried I see the boat is sinking in the background. I see this boat here, and it's like this Four of Wands is here, but I feel like this person is worried that it's going to sink, that this isn't going to work. Am I too busy? This is your side, Pisces. Are you too busy to take on a relationship, like a full-blown Four of Wands relationship where somebody moves in, or you two are, planning on going to the next level? Do you have time for that? And while the king, I believe the King of Cups is here, I don't know that you are ready to make time for it, or that you have time to make for it. Five of Pentacles, we haven't been talking. All right, so I feel like there is somebody who is coming forward here, dropping these burdens, coming forward with the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. It's something that they've been thinking about, or they've been silently watching you, and now they want to materialize it. It might be someone who is a friend. We have the Empress here. So this person could be an Empress. Feminine or masculine, take it as it resonates. Somebody's about to take action on the Ace of Cups. We have the Star. So somebody here is hopeful that things are going to work out when they decide to take action on the Ace of Cups. This person here, I feel, is someone who really wants to move forward with you. And they either have the Empress on the mind, love of the Empress on the mind. They think the Empress is the true gem, the one who has lots of value. They see your value, right? The true gem card does say quality and value. So this person does see quality and value in the Empress, but they could be the Empress. Take it as it resonates, right? I feel like it's going to be a relief to them to be able to speak with you, because it's been burdensome being silent and just watching. We have the King of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Cups. Because we have the Queen of Wands over here. We have the King of Wands over here. So this is a true match, right? It's a deep soul connection. We have the Knight of Cups here, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So it feels as though the king is currently single and looking for romance. And I feel like the king is pointed your way. So the King of Wands, right? The one who takes inspired action, the one who follows their passions. That's this person here. But I feel that they see you as the person who matches them. I think what you don't see is that the king might be a little worried about how to come forward. We've got 2 kings here. That's halfway to the emperor, by the way. Right? Somebody is working on themselves, working to progress. Tell me about the 2 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, please. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Hermit. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So I did call out the 3 of Pentacles at the beginning, right? And it shows up right here. And we have 8 Pentacles. It feels like somebody here is, after a period of silence, is willing to work on it. I think that your person, this person, is still in hermit mode, thinking about what to do next. I feel like they're trying to see your side of the situation. And this person is a friend, though. A friend who is a soulmate, who they have a lot of love for, in hopes that the Empress will see their value, not their own value, but the value of them, right? Tell me what the success is about. I think the only thing that's holding back this person here is maybe some self-limiting beliefs. That the King of Cups might have a few self-limiting beliefs, might have some negative thoughts that are creating roadblocks to getting to you. Tell me what the success is, please, between these 2. Chariot, Temperance, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, here it comes. Here comes love. Here comes love. Here comes marriage. Here comes collective in the baby carriage. So the Temperance is here. We have Sagittarius energy. We have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. And then we have Cancer energy here. You know, the Chariot's the fastest moving card. It's racing to the victory whilst keeping everything in balance, no matter what's going on around them. The Temperance is here, I believe, to lend the balanced energy to the Chariot so it doesn't go off the road. I really do feel like this is a love connection. This is a love connection, and I think this person has hope that you'll still accept their cup. Now, it feels like this person could be an Empress, but they could be thinking about the Empress. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like there is someone taking action that's going to cause great change in your life, my friend. Somebody here is ready to work on it. The 8 of Pentacles is there. Ready to work on maybe what we've been holding on to for a long time, which is a new beginning. All right. There we go. Been holding on to this new beginning for a very long time. It's time to put some work in on it. 8 of Pentacles. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, my friends, for showing up. I'm going to leave a link up top for the last week's reading for Pisces Cancer. If you haven't seen it yet, thanks. Go take a look. And I'm out for now. Love you guys. I'm out. Bye-bye.